to be chatting with Karen Kinnersly of Vibe Design Prints. Hi, Karen.
Hello.
Thanks for coming on. This navigating Zoom and getting in front of cameras, not everyone's cup of tea, but I appreciate you taking the time. Karen, let's jump in so then people can get an idea of what Vibe Design Print is all about. Do you want to tell us how you got started and tell us a bit about the background of your business?
Yeah, sure. So I'm originally from the Gold Coast. I'm now down at Pottsville, but I started doing design over 20 years ago now, so showing a bit of my age. And I started in the print industry, so that was a really good stepping stone for design. Not many people know the insides outs of printing, so that gave me a little bit of a push forward.
Yep.
And then I went on to work for local printers around the Gold Coast, and then I went on and worked for some of the nightclubs in Surface. So I designed for Melba's on the Park for 3 years and a couple of the other local nightclubs. So that was really exciting work, got to be really, really creative. Then I had my babies and decided to work for myself. So I did a lot of freelancing, went back into the printing game, and then decided, you know what, I'm down here in Pottsville now. I need to set up my own little home office and my own business. And so Vibe was created 3 years ago now.
There we go. Oh, fantastic. So I think 3 years isn't that the incubation time for a business? So you've sort of hit the three.
Yes.
If you can survive COVID, if you can get through this, then it's all. I
made the 2 years and I've gone into 3. So it's going really well now. It's sort of getting to the point where I want it to go. The direction I've sort of always wanted to put in the hard yards, and it's going really well.
Nice. Okay, and that's you mentioned just when we were chatting earlier that you when you got to Pottsville, you're looking around for a bit of support, a bit of a network. Tell us what you did as a result there.
Yeah, so I got together with a couple of the ladies down here. There's lots of home-based businesses, and we created a business support group. So it's called Sassy Women in Business. And I've gone on to take that over myself. So it's now a global, not global, well, kind of global, because we've got some people from the States and New Zealand. So
that's global. Yeah. That's global.
So I think we're up to about 1,200 women now on this group. So we all support each other in business. You get to advertise your business, say what you're doing. And it's a really great way to connect and network.
Nice. Wow. And that'd be, it takes the working from home or that sort of solo business. It changes that you've got some people to chat with around the water cooler. Let's say.
Yes. And along with Sassy, I'm in a lot of network groups. So there's a lot of Gold Coast based ones and Australia based ones. They're mainly women. I'd love to sort of get into more male and female network groups to sort of grow that clientele. But at the moment, there's lots of women network groups around.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. I haven't noticed too many men's only networks groups, but
no, I actually did start one. So I did start Sassy Blokes. The men don't seem to want to interact as much as the women, so that sort of has died off a bit.
There we go. Maybe it could be something that could be fired up again.
Yes.
So do you want to let's talk about Vibe Design Print and what you're doing, how you're serving your clients, and what's going on there. Tell us all about it.
So I started off mainly doing like your logos and business cards and things like that. So I can take you from, say if you're starting up a business, I can take you from the very beginning, designing your logo, get that all, so offer packages so you can have your branding package, which offers your logo, a bit of a mood board, you get your style guide. Then we go on to print your business cards, flyers, and I can do all of your social media banners, things like that. So that's something for like a new business or someone rebranding. But I'm also trying to get into more of the corporate side. So I'm doing a lot of work with real estate agents now. I'm doing some online schooling companies and working with charities. So a little bit more of the layout side. I also specialise in magazines, so I've done quite a few editions of Slim magazine, which was a Gold Coast based magazine, and also just recently Ladies in Racing. So that's sort of something I really love to do, layouts and magazines and brochures and things like that. But pretty much I can do anything you need design and printed.
Nice,
That's,
nice. And that includes website design as well. I've actually
uh,
worked with you on a website design, and
yes,
it
yes.
was amazing. I was blown away. So
Yes, so I design the layout and the look of the website, and then I
yeah,
pass it on to someone like you who can make it work and put it together. So
yeah,
it's something that I started doing website design, but I realized that my expertise is in creative side and the design side. So
mm
happy to pass on the development side to someone else, but
yeah.
I can make it
I'm in awe of designers. I often, I don't know if you've seen those. I think they were Microsoft ads where they'd be like, I don't know, this fake background here. It'd all be empty, and they'd draw in like the chairs. They'd draw in during the ad as though there's
Yeah,
someone's imagining what it's going to look like, and I'd be sitting there going,
yeah.
oh, I have no idea how I would do that, like kind of thing. So I'm amazed
Yeah, it's
how
funny
the
how people kind of
design
think
minds
that,
work.
web designers and
Mm,
graphic designers sort of the same kind of thing, but we're so different, so different.
mm,
Yeah, and I find, being the creative side, it's really easy and it's something I really love to do. Like I'll be talking to a
mm.
client, and as I'm talking, I've got ideas just bouncing into my head already. So,
Yep.
yeah, no, I love it, really love it. I'm passionate about it.
Nice, that's good. And is there a certain type? So you mentioned real estate agents, some charity, some
Yeah,
online school or online courses, I guess, or schooling that which I guess
yeah,
is flourishing now.
yeah.
What's with with the current situation with the lockdown and restrictions and that? Are you noticing there's any changes in your desired direction, or
Yeah.
that the requests that people are making? What's happening there?
Yeah, definitely. Look, I did lose, well, not lost, but a few of my clients have put on hold. So I was working with Palm Beach Surf Club, surf clubs and restaurants and bistros and cafes. That's another thing that I love to do, but at the moment that's all put on hold.
Yep.
But I guess with the main thing I can see is that my printing side has really gone down. No one's really printing. Everything's online. But
Okay.
I've been really lucky because a lot of people are sitting back wanting to, get their logo redone or their look of their company sort of, freshened up. So
Mm.
at the moment, I'm really sort of reaching out to a lot of businesses saying, hey, look, before this all comes back, let's get you looking really fabulous and, come out with a bang.
Yep. There seems to be in this downtime for many. There seems to be a lot of people sort of cleaning house, or really spending time on areas of their business which perhaps you or I would be like screaming from the rooftops, going, "This is what you need to do," and people seem to be too busy. Pre-COVID. Now they've got the time. They're even I think there's businesses doing renovations. Like
Oh, yeah,
cafes which are
definitely.
doing repaint or refurb, and it seems to be the time for that. So it's good that you're reaching out and to people in relation to that. Um,
Yes, definitely.
so
So yeah, it's
that's
perfect chance to really get your business all put together and make it look really great and come out with a new look and
yep,
yeah, that's what I could do.
fantastic. So how can people get in contact with you, Karen? We'll leave some details below, but how does it work? How
Yeah,
does the
well,
process of working with you?
you can jump on my website, but I guess me, and as I've spoken to you, I'm about to fix my website up too. So I'm doing a bit of housekeeping in my business. So you can jump on my website, vibedesignprint.com.au, or
I'll put it
I'm
down here
on
somewhere.
I'm on Instagram and Facebook just under Vibe Design Print. So, or even give me a call. Happy for you to give me a call.
Yep,
Yeah,
fantastic.
I'm very, yeah, or email.
Okay. And what is
All
that
actually,
process like for some people who perhaps they've maybe previously just got some template package
yeah,
they've bought from the internet or something.
yeah,
Obviously, what you're doing is quite bespoke, and it's really
yes.
related to that business and not cookie cutter. How does that? Just give us a quick just overview of how the process generally works when working with you.
Yeah. Well, usually most people seem to really like doing a lot of their work through emails. So there's not too many people that love to pick up the phone anymore. So I'm happy to do it all through an email. You email me, I'll go through or I'll give you a follow-up call and just see what you're after,
Yep.
come up with a customized quote for you guys. And then we get a little deposit, and then I start the design process. I send you a link to a brief, so you fill out all your details, sort of give me an idea of what you're after, and then I'll create something, and then we do the first proof, and then we go from there. And once we get that first look, and then everything just follows suit after that. So yeah, it's a really easy process, and I sort of pride myself like on calling the one-stop shop. So you can get your design work, you can get everything printed, delivered to your door. You don't have to worry about anything else in between.
That's very convenient. Very nice. And people can do a lot of that through your website. Is that right?
Yes, you can send me an inquiry through the website, or once I get that, then I'll email you, or I'll do a follow-up phone call if I get your phone number. But yeah, definitely more through email. So just check out my website. You can see all my work on that. So that, as I said, that's something that's being updated now. So I can't wait to get that all updated and looking amazing. But yeah, check out my work, and yes, your style. And I'm
looking through your website. I'm loving, like, there's a bright vibe there. But there's quite a variety as well. So, it's definitely, from what I'm seeing, it's, you take each client seriously in terms of looking and listening and, getting a feel for the vibe. I was saying to you before about,
I think some designers, they kind of have one style, and you see that through their whole work. But I really pride myself on, being able to fit the style of the client. So it might not be something that I really would love to put out there, but, they might like that look. So I always listen to them and do it the best way possible for them. So I'm not closed off to say, no, this is my style. This is how I'm going to do it. I will work with you, and I never will want work to go out that's not, the client's not 100% happy with.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's good. And that's, you'd think it's common sense business, but sometimes it's not. People sometimes just churn and burn, so just churn it out and get a quick buck. But if you're in for the long haul and looking for those longer term clients, you make sure they're happy.
Yes, definitely.
So, is there anything you're doing at the moment in terms of the restrictions and those kinds of things that maybe you've changed a little bit of the way you're doing business? Obviously, you're working from home, but is to cater for your clients, or just? I'm
kind of really lucky because I was set up home based anyway. So I'm a single mum, so I have my girls at home, and they got homeschooling at the moment, but they will go to school. So
Double role.
Yes, I've been kind of doing this for almost 3 years since Vibe started. So it hasn't really affected me that much. Yes, a few clients have sort of gone off the radar for a while, but I'm sure I'm going to get them back. But then a lot of new ones are coming on. So, nothing's really changed. It's just me knuckling down and, getting my name out there and trying to get some more new clients that are in different, industries that I can help.
Nice. So can you give me a tip? I'm a young dad. I've got 2 kids, lovely wife. But sometimes I'm working from home myself, so it can be a challenge. Is there anything which keeps you sane, which keeps you organised? What's something that's working for you from the home? Because working from home is new for a lot of people.
Yeah. I guess, you really have to get that routine set. So you get up, I get my kids to school, or at the moment they're homeschooling, but usually get them to school, sit down in front of the computer and get my coffee, and I always like to have a bit of music on in the background because that keeps me very creative. But yeah, just really concentrate and, have your little space where you can shut the door and it's your office. So, and just work.
have a routine, put your head down.
Yeah. See, I don't know what it's like now to go into an office and work with other people. So I miss a bit of the human contact, I guess, with clients. That's one thing I miss is my meetings and meeting my clients. But we're doing all this Zoom now, so I guess I can have more of that.
So it's a little extra touch. Fantastic. Thanks, Karen, so much. It's been really really nice to chat with you. And people can jump onto your website at the www, let me have a look there, vibedesignprint.com.au. There's obviously all the socials as well, and your phone number. So we'll drop those below. And if people want to get some fresh look, a new look for their website, for their printing, for their business, they're more than welcome to reach out to you.
Excellent.
Cool.
Love to hear from them.
Thanks, Karen. Take care. Cheers.
Thanks.